I know it's hard. Sometimes it gets so hard to find a place to start. You wanna run, you wanna hide. There's something deep inside says dry your eyes. You know your worries, they'll be alright. Look around you, see that love is winning the fight. You need a stone. Love, nothing's gonna move you, nothing's gonna break up a stone. Love, everybody's gotta have one. Oh. Sometimes it gets hard. Sometimes it's hard to find your own peace of mind. You wanna run, you wanna hide. There's something deep inside says dry your eyes. You know your worries, they'll be alright. Look around you, see that love is winning the fight. You need a stone. Love, nothing's gonna move you, nothing's gonna break up a stone. Love, everybody's gotta have one. Wanna have a stone. Love, nothing's gonna move you, nothing's gonna break up a stone. Love, everybody's gotta have one. Good morning. Hello. Have we, okay. I'm not all the way dressed, but it's just rings. They're not on my finger. Hi. It's cold outside. Those of you out there in Love Streaming Land don't really understand, right? It hasn't been this cold in this area in 150 years, for this length of time. Yeah, for this length of time, which it seems like forever. I'm ready for it to be over. Can we have above 30, please? Well, I don't even want to talk about Minnesota, New York, and Indiana, I know what it's like to be cold, but this is not typical. So I want some warmth, please. All right. Hi, everybody. Welcome. Welcome to Unity of Gaithersburg. I'm Reverend Dr. Edith Washington Woods. So grateful to be the senior minister here today, and I am warm. And I hope you're warm, too, out there in Love Streaming Land. I have on layers. That's what we do where it's really cold at. So I probably have on 3 layers. So I'm good right now. Ask me about my feet later. Yeah, so I don't have my warm socks on now because it wouldn't work with the shoes. But welcome again, and yeah, you just got to laugh at it, especially when you come in your office and it's freezing, but we're all good. So I want to welcome everyone who is here, all you guys out there in Love Streaming Land, live streaming, and anyone who is new or hasn't been here for a while. If you're new, kind of raise your hand so I can say hi. And if you're out there in Love Streaming Land and you're new, if you place your name in the chat box, that would be super awesome. I'll be online in a moment to greet you, and there are other people who are going to be on too. And those of you who like to play on your phone, you can get on our YouTube channel or our Facebook page and say good morning to those who are there. Okay, well, let us open with prayer. I invite you to take a moment to be still, being with all of the sounds and the no sounds as we joining our hearts together in prayer. And with this joining, we know God that which is infinite presence, that which is always with us, that which lives, moves, and has its being as us. We give thanks. We give thanks for this moment. We give thanks for this time that we are sharing with each other in person and around the country and the world online. For we come together, lifting each other up, allowing our eyes to be lifted up to the sky together in this moment and every moment to be. May we welcome it. May we resonate with it. In this moment, we pray, and so it is. Amen. And now what we have on our screen is our vision statement. Our vision statement is not only who we are here at Unity, but really it's the vision for the world. And I think it's really fitting right now. So I'm going to invite you to say it with me together. Rooted in love, we behold the divinity in all. Let's say that again. Rooted in love, we behold the divinity in all. Okay. So what does that mean? How does that speak to anybody? What does it say? That everyone is divine, yep. We approach the world with an open heart, right? Like anything that shows up, regardless to what it is, whatever button might get pushed, the wrong button, the right button, that if we're seeing the divinity in all, we see that spiritual beingness, right? And we know that we're in it together. That's who we are. All right? There we go. And now we have our opening song, You Got a Light. You know what? It's one of those ones that you might want to get up and dance or shake in your seat if you want to, by Aaron McGowan.
Well, good morning. Well, if this song doesn't help warm you up, I don't know what to say.
Shining out for everyone to see. You got a light, and it's shining out for everyone to see. By some kind of miracle, now I feel that light in me. You got a love, and it's shining out for everyone to see. You got a love. It's shining out for everyone to see. By some kind of miracle, now I feel that love in me. You got a joy running through you that just can't be denied. You got a spirit like a firecracker lighting up the sky. You got a power, and it's shining out for everyone to see. You got a power, and it's shining out for everyone to see. By some kind of miracle, now I feel that power in me. Come on, band. it's shining out for everyone to see. You got a light, you got a light, and it's shining out for everyone to see. By some kind of miracle, I feel that light in me. Sing it with me. By some kind of miracle, I feel that light in me. By some kind of miracle, I feel that light in me.
I got so excited I forgot to greet you guys online. I'll do it in a moment. And I'm out of breath now, running around after all those children. Thank you for helping my heart. Woo! I know I did. I should not have to do any more today. You think it'll work? Okay, we'll see. So now is our transformational opportunities. I'm up first because it's February, right? Y'all know it, right? It's today, February 1st. And we celebrate birthdays and anniversaries. So if there's anyone with a February birthday and or anniversary, if you want to stand, raise your hand, say it in the chat. Uh-oh. Look at it. Yes. Wow. That's amazing. Let's do a little birthday something, something. Okay, here we go. Together. Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to you. Okay. And now we have celebrating a member for the month. Here we go.
Hello, everyone. My name's Kevin Flatt. I'm the board chairman of the Board of Trustees, or the president. And anyway, we'd like to celebrate a member every month, usually a long-time member who's active in the community. And today it's my pleasure to celebrate Jim McGalliard, who's back on AV there. Jim has been a member a long time, and he is currently, come on up, Jim. He's currently running, the Labyrinth guy. So if you've ever walked the Labyrinth here, he's the one that set it up. He's also, of course, my companion on the AV crew. And we work together, kind of nudge each other. Oh, you gotta do this, you gotta do that sometimes.
I'm the inappropriate cheering team, too.
Anyway,
When you hear that, whoa. Whoa. That's me.
but it's really, he's been very involved in the church. He was a member of the Theater of the Spirit. He still keeps up the writing group, and he's also puts out our social justice newsletter. So let's give him a big hand. Thank you. Thanks, Jim. You can see his bio in the newsletter, and give a fuller picture. Thanks.
Transformation opportunities. It's the time in our service where we highlight some of the things that are happening in our community. We want to celebrate what a December we had. We want to celebrate and say thank you for the wonderful and generous contributions we received in December. We are truly prosperous. Prosperous.
Well, you know what? Prosperous, you just said, is real good too, because it means we're real prosperous, right? There you go.
Elizabeth
Gensler.
is offering a prosperity workshop on Sunday, February 15th at 12:45 after the service in the sanctuary. Learn how to use the spiritual laws of the universe to create abundance and live your life to its fullest potential. There is a sign-up sheet in the lobby. Join us today at 1 p.m. in the education building as Edie Crane introduces us to Joe Dispenza. Work using heart coherence for healing. She will take us through exercises that open our hearts and extend our love to ourselves and others.
Thank you. Okay.
We have a new spirit group starting on Tuesday, February 10th. The group will be led by Kevin Flatt and will be studying the book by Eric Butterworth. Discover the power within. Sign up. Sign.
Wait a minute. Discover the power
within you. The meetings will be at 7 p.m. on Zoom. There is a sign-up sheet in the lobby. Our foundation is prayer. Our prayer chaplains are trained to pray in confidence with you today. Prayer chaplain is a co-swear. See her after the service if you would like a time of prayer. There is also a box in the rear of the sanctuary where you can submit prayers, which our prayer team will add to their list of those whom they pray. Daily word. Phoebe will read the English version. Amara will do the Spanish.
So, as you can see, we're training our new leaders. And it gives folks like Karaya and Tavion other responsibilities because we're training the new readers. Besides that, they probably got tired of always coming up here in the front. Right, Tavion? Right, Karaya? Okay. Yeah, I know.
Hi, good morning, everybody. La palabra para hoy es intención. La afirmación es mi intención es actuar con amor y amabilidad. Establecer una intención al comenzar el día, decidir ser amoroso, considerado y compasivo. Colorea cada ser una de mis intenciones. Es un compromiso conmigo mismo sin importar lo que ocurra las acciones de los demás. Permaneceré firme en mi centro. Comienzo con Dios. Tras un tiempo de oración y meditación, imagino el amor divino abriendo mi corazón y la bondad inspirando mis palabras. La conexión sagrada que siento en mi oración me eleva por encima de las preocupaciones y desafíos cotidianos, permitiéndome permanecer sereno y no perturbarme ante las irritaciones de la vida diaria. Mi intención es portar siempre los dones de la vida espiritual, mis bendiciones para compartir con los demás. El versículo bíblico de hoy es del libro de Jeremías, capítulo 9, versículo 24. Yo soy el Señor que hago misericordia, imparto justicia y hago valer el derecho en la tierra, porque estas cosas me complacen.
Here is the daily word for Sunday, February 1st, 2026. The word for today is intention. On this day, let us affirm, my intention is to act with love and kindness. Repeat slowly with me. My intention is to act with love and kindness. I invite you to hear these words as your own. Setting an intention, deciding at the start of the day to be loving, considerate, and compassionate colors all my interactions and activities. It's making a commitment to myself that no matter how the day unfolds, no matter what happens, and no matter what other people do, I will remain steadfast. I begin with God. After a time of prayer and meditation, I envision divine love opening my heart and kindness inspiring my words. The sacred connection I feel in prayer elevates me above the cares and concerns of daily life, making it easier for me to be serene and unperturbed by any irritations I encounter. My intention is to carry the gifts of spiritual living with me always, my blessings to share. Today's Bible verse is from the book of Jeremiah, chapter 9, verse 12. I act with steadfast love, justice, and righteousness in the earth, for in these things I delight, says the Lord. Let's take a moment to reflect on the word for today, intention.
You did well.
It's always amazing when the youth come and be with us on Family Sunday, isn't it? So now we have our book for today, and it is, as you can see on the screen, I Am Stronger Than Anger. And I'm going to invite any of the youth that want to come up or anybody who's young at heart. So if you have a young and a heart, you could come up. Yes. All right, so here's our book. I Am Stronger Than Anger, and it is by Elizabeth Cole. And this author said we could read any of her books, so I don't have to get permission from her anymore. Yay! Just, to make it all official and stuff. So here we go. The sun was shining and the clouds were blue, so little Nick and his parents went to the zoo. Wow! Nick exclaimed, clapping his hands with glee, when he spotted a koala up in a tree. You see that? You see the koala? Look, it's right here in the corner. Yes, he was so excited. This is what he told his mother. Mom, I want that koala, little Nick said. But his mom said, what? No. And shook her head. You're not getting no koala and bringing it in my house, messing it up. Honey, this koala has a mom and a dad. If we take it home, they will all be sad. But I want it. Nick stomped his feet, and then he started to shout, I want that koala. He was about to blow. Oh my gosh, look at his face. Look at him. You ever been upset like that? Tell the truth. You know it. Some of you too. Yeah. And he felt his heart beating really fast. That's what happens when you get angry, isn't it? Your heart starts beating. You can't help yourself. You don't know what you're going to say, like I did right before service. Okay. Suddenly, he heard a strange noise. Hey, psst, psst, over there, over here. It was the monkey. The monkey started talking to him. Why are you angry? The monkey was curious. 'Cause I can't have a koala. Nick was furious. I see. The monkey was thinking in his cage, thinking like, yeah, right. You have to learn to control your anger and rage. There are many ways to get rid of anger, The first is to take a deep breath and then slowly blow. Let's do that together. Take a breath. Slowly go out. Little Nick did what the monkey said. His body, his little inflated body, his toes, his head, and then he slowly exhaled all the air that he had. But I still feel a little angry and sad. Now take a deep breath and count to 10. Little Nicky did it over and over again. The monkey said, "You feel better now? I'll bet." Little Nick sighed because he was still upset. That was a big anger, huh? For him to be so upset that he couldn't even get it out with the breath. When you feel anger, it's good to exercise. The kangaroo came in on this here. That's what they. Can you imagine a kangaroo? They bounce anyway, don't they? You can jump up and down, do sit-ups or squats. That's how you'll get rid of your angry spots. So he started exercising, and he felt his anger fading just a little bit, and he continued to get a whole bunch of different animals helping him out. I won't read all of that. And then later, little Nick took a deep breath and counted to 10. He exercised over and over again, no longer anger, and with no reason to worry. Little Nick went to his mom, and he said he was sorry. So his mother noticed that he had stopped shouting out loud, and she was really proud of him, and she expressed her joy. She said to him, "I'm so proud of you, dear son. You are such a good boy." Yay. Expressing your anger in some ways can be bad. Well, I don't know. It upsets people and could make them mad. Don't allow your anger to ruin another's day. Express it safely in your own special way. See, they're all walking out they're going out of the zoo, and that's the end. So what was the moral of that story? That you got something? What?
You can't, if you're angry, you can't, do bad stuff. You need to, find a way to calm yourself down.
So if you're angry, you don't want to do bad stuff, you want to find ways to calm yourself down? Yeah, because it's not like you won't ever get angry, right? Yeah, we all do, right, audience? We all have times when we get upset. And yet, the monkeys and the giraffes taught us today, right, what we can do. Take a deep breath. What else? Exercise. Yep, jump up and down if you want to. Or put on some dance music, right? All right, thank you so much. I'm complete. Thanks a whole bunch, youngins. See y'all later. And here's the book. Thank you.
Sometimes your life feels like a broken roller coaster, 1,000 useless moving parts. Sometimes you spend your nights too scared of getting closer, hiding out in the backseat of your car. You tell yourself it's raining, the clouds are in your hair. You tell yourself it's better to jump before you fall again, before you lose it all again. Look up, do you see the sunlight? Look up, there's flowers in your hair. Hold on, 'cause somebody loves you. Don't let it bring you to your knees, yeah. Your trouble's always gonna be there. Look up. Mondays aren't always bright. Some days you lose the fight. But life can be beautiful if you let it be. Tomorrow keeps taunting you with all kinds of mystery. It's a blank page for your poetry if you let it be. So don't tell yourself it's raining, the clouds are in your hair. You tell yourself it's better to jump before you fall again, before you lose it all again. Look up, do you see the sunlight? Look up, there's flowers in your hair. Hold on, 'cause somebody loves you. You know trouble's always gonna be there. Don't let it bring you to your knees, yeah. Look up. Look up. Hold on. Look up. Sometimes your life feels like a broken roller coaster, 1,000 useless moving parts. Look up, do you see the sunlight? Look up, there's flowers in your hair. Hold on, somebody loves you. You know trouble's always gonna be there, but don't let it bring you to your knees. Look up. Oh, look up. Hold on, somebody loves you. Don't let it bring you to your knees, yeah. Trouble's always gonna be there. Look up. Oh, look up. Oh, look up.
Wasn't that beautiful? Our wonderful music director, Miss Daletta Gillespie. and our Namaste band. I think you need a hug. Come on. Sometimes we get touched by the words we sing, yes? When we embody them. And that's what you just noticed, an embodiment of it. Did you feel it? And it was this vibration that happens from her to us, the band to you, and we felt it, yes? And we are touched and moved by it. I have a question. Have you ever needed to be lifted up? Yeah, yeah. What are some of the reasons why you might have needed to be lifted up? Can you give me a few? Illness, what else? Depression. Grief. Anxiety. Loss of a job. Hunger. Confusion. Stress. See all of those words? Yeah. And sometimes we just need to be lifted up, whether we lift ourselves up or we allow someone else to lift us up. Yeah? Janice had one of those weeks. She had a whole lot of stress, sadness, and frustration. And sometimes just a little bit of anger, right? And she felt like the whole world was weighing down on her. You ever felt like that? Like the whole world, like it all was on your shoulders. That day, she sat in her car, engine off, hands on the wheel, her head was down. She was tired. She was sick and tired of being tired. And then she looked up and she noticed this older gentleman in the parking lot. And he was struggling with his bags of groceries. And then one of the bags slipped, and out on the ground was apples rolling around like little apples, red, well, quite red. It could have been like the sun, but just say they were red, in the shape of the sun. And she had a moment, Janice did. Oh, apples, bag on the ground, older gentleman. She wiped her tears and she went out to assist him. And he said to her, "Thank you. Some days are heavier than others." Janice replied to him, I know that feeling. And he, the gentleman, we don't have his name, but he lifted his chin up toward the sky, and there was this soft gold light, because it was kind of like, you know how it is in the evening when the sun is about to go down, but it's not down yet? So it's still kind of sunny out, the light is out, but then you can see the hues of the sun and the sky. You ever seen that beautiful, as it's beginning to have a sunset? Yeah, and it was like that. And he said to her, he smiled, but not like a really big smile, that carried this quiet strength. And he said, when the weight gets too heavy, I learned to look up. And it reminds him that he is not carrying anything alone. Like all of us, we're not carrying any of those words we came up with a moment ago. We're not carrying them alone. And something in Janice loosened. Now, not everything was fixed, of course, but something shifted. She was having, I'm thinking and guessing, a little bit of a transformational time of shifting. So that Sunday, she went to her spiritual community. No questions, no judgment, just presence. Like everyone was there greeting her, kind of like what we do. Just people. Just breath. Just spirit. Just people. Just breath. Just spirit. Right? We were reminded in our book to remember to breathe, yes? We were reminded to take a walk. Well, I don't know if it said take a walk, but we could take a walk, right? We could count to 10. We could jump up and down if we choose to. Or do something. And then, while she was there at her spiritual community, the music started to rise. And she lifted her head just a little bit, just a little. Because you know, when you're having those feelings of sadness and depression, what happens to our body? What do? We're like this, right? It just naturally, maybe not that much, but we're down. So she lifted her head just a little bit. And she noticed all the people around her. And in that moment, she felt supported. In that moment, she felt her strength returning, a joy flickering, and power was rising from the place to greet her right where she was. And that's what we do. We greet people right where they are. We greet each other like that. And it reminds us of our spiritual power for this month, which is strength. It is the stability of character, the capacity to accomplish, the capacity to move. And strength is represented by the disciple Andrew, which means strong man in Greek. And it is that stability that lies at the foundation of each true character. So in January, we had faith, which is the foundation, right? And now we're moving into, as of today, strength, which is the foundation of our true character, that true who we really are. And the color is light green. And the location is the small of the back, you know, right there. Right here. Right there. You can touch it if you want to. Touch it, small of your back, right? And I think it's like that because in order for us to stand up straight, sit up straight, our backbones have to be stacked on top of each other, right? Our sit bones are the sit bones and the backbones and the backbones, and they come up to the head bones, and then here we are, strong. In our sacred texts, I want to share a few of them today. The first one is from the book of 1 Thessalonians, chapter 5, verse 11. And it says, "So encourage each other and build each other up, just as you are already doing." So when we walk into these places, when we're online, on Zoom, not Zoom, but on Facebook and our YouTube channel, I saw a bunch of people had greeted and stuff like that, then we are in a symbolic way lifting each other up, saying, come on, I'm here with you. And from the Bhagavad Gita, it says, even in the darkest moment, the light of self does not fade. Even in our darkest moments, the light of self does not fade. And from the Tao Te Ching, which is from the Tao, when you realize where you come from, you naturally become strong. So when we realize that there is this spiritual essence within us, the presence is there, as Janice felt. The presence is always there. And we know that it's there within us and all around us. And from Buddhism, a quote says, "Rise up, shake off the dust, walk the path of light. And from the Lakota tradition, which is an indigenous tradition here in North America, the teaching is we are all related. We are all related. And you know, I'm sure that many of us have been thinking about what has been going on in the country, haven't we? Yes. And definitely what happened last Saturday with Alex Pretty, and what happened not even 2 weeks before that with Renee Good. And I find it interesting that their last name is Pretty Good. Isn't that interesting? Like, I don't think that that just shows up like just out of the clear blue. That it, to me, it says that we're all connected and everything is pretty good, even if it doesn't look like that. That the goodness is always emerging. It is. We have to call it forth sometimes, but it's always there. And then there was Keith Porter Jr. I don't know if you heard about him. African-American man who was killed by a off-duty ICE officer. And so bringing him in. And then there's little Liam Ramos. And I want to report to you today, because we know when we lift our head up, when we pray, when we hold the highest, that there was a judge that demanded for him to get released. And as of this morning, Liam and his father, Liam and Andrea, I don't know how to say his name, they're released. They are free. They are no longer in that Texas place. Yeah. And in Divine Audacity, Reverend Linda Martella Whitslett states about strength, she says, spiritual strength is our capacity to stand undaunted in the midst of shifting circumstances and to stay the course. You see, many of us, stood the course for little Liam, right? Yeah. And that I mentioned last week that he was in a school in Columbia Heights, Minnesota, which is it's really part of Minneapolis, but everybody calls it Columbia House. You know, like the different areas where we are. Mm-hmm. And so he goes to the school system that my grandson, who is 10, and my granddaughter, who just turned 17 on Grandma's birthday last Wednesday, that they go to that school system. And when I was talking to my granddaughter on our birthday, she told me that the two 17-year-olds that were detained by ICE go to her school. And that here's how it comes home, and we know there is not any separation in anything. She saw ICE outside her window at school. And so that brings it right home for us, that it's really happening, right? Like can you imagine? She was 16 then. Being in school, and you're looking out the window, and there are these people dressed like they dress. And I'm guessing she was frightened than everyone else. Yes. And so we lift our head up because we know that there is a promise that is pretty good. That there is a promise for goodness to always prevail. This is the first day of Black History Month, which many of us say Black History is every month of the year, right? Like with any other community. But Rosa Parks stood strong as she walked onto that bus and sat in the front of the bus so long ago, I think 1955 or 57, before I was born, that she demonstrated physical, mental, and spiritual strength in those moments. In the moment when she knew she was walking in spirit, right? Even when they took her off that bus and arrested her and put that thing around her neck, you know, where you get arrested and they give you a number or something, that her inner strength was what prevailed. that we can do that for ourselves on this day, to know that we have an inner strength, that we can lift our heads, not because life is perfect, because it's not. And if you're looking for perfection, I don't know what to say. Not because our week was easy this past week, but because hope needs space. And lifting our gaze up makes room for the space. When we lift up just a little bit, just think about it. Here, 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 here. That there is space that is created that then opens up the chakra. Yes? Opens up and moves to our heart chakra so that love radiates out from within us to all. When we look upward together, we rediscover our inner strength, the strength in numbers. Yes? By the myriads of people who have taken to the streets, some in sub-below zero weather. I don't even know how, but they do. That we can reclaim our joy and remember that there is this power within us that is strong, that is vibrant, vibrantly alive. And like Janice, we learn that the simple act of assisting someone and looking up, that we are carrying this, and it's the first step for a better today and a better tomorrow. So I invite you to lift your gaze, just lifting up just a little bit, to choose today and choose tomorrow, to look up knowing there is a better tomorrow. To step forward in quiet courage. That each of us have that. The courage to stand for ourselves and to stand for another. To know that each step we take, we are demonstrating our own physical strength, but we're also standing in strength for someone else. Standing in strength for someone else. That when we lift our heads up, that we trust that there is this foundation of faith and strength to carry us through, to see us past what our eyes might see, but to know that life, love, liberty, and justice is beyond anything we can see. Why? Because there is a presence. There is a presence that permeates all things. There is a presence that leads, guides us along our way. There is a presence that is the spirit of the infinite, that is us in every moment of every day. There is a presence that was with Miss Rosa Parks. There was a presence that was with Janice that day as she was sad, holding on and crying in her steering wheel. There is a presence that when we are feeling sad, that when we are feeling depressed, that when we are feeling like it's a little bit too much for us to handle, that there is this Spirit of God that is right there working in us, operating as us in every moment of every day. We better say hallelujah. And hallelujah is the raising up of our consciousness, of us knowing that there is this spiritual presence that is everywhere, permeating everything, and is pretty good. It is pretty good. And we can call it forth. Oh, yes, we can call it forth. Oh, yes, we can call it forth. Ain't that the truth? Whew. Wow. And our affirmation can assist us with it today. I'm going to say it once and then invite you to say it with me. I am lifting my eyes, opening my heart, and claiming my power within me and you. Together, I am lifting my eyes, opening my heart, and claiming the power within me and you. Yes. And so let's take that into a time of meditation as we move into our meditative part of the service. I invite you to join me in closing your eyes and just be with the presence of Spirit, the presence of the divine, the presence of God here and now. And I invite you to take a gentle breath in and out, letting go, allowing your shoulders to soften just a little bit, letting the small of your back, the home of spiritual strength, to relax and open. And whatever this week held for you, to know that we can set it down for just a moment, letting the frustration, the sadness, the heaviness, just let it rest beside you. And now imagine, as if you're looking up, without looking up, that there is this golden light. And that is stretching across the sky, touching your face, touching your chest, touching your back, touching your heart. Feel it, reminding you that you are strong. And know in these moments, peace be still. Noticing the space between the words and that it creates the environment for even more strength. And as we move into a time of silence, we just gently inhale and exhale and inhale and exhale. Knowing these words, that we rise up, that we walk the path of light. And as we go into a time of silence, we say any of these words which speak to you. I am strong. I am guided. I am supported. I am rising. In the silence, we join our hearts and minds together and go deeper, creating more space for strength. In the silence, we are. I am. I am. I am. I invite you to know these words as your own. I am strong. I am guided. I am supported. I am rising. And in this expanded state of consciousness, may we consider someone out there who may need a little support, who may need to know that they are rising, to know that they are strong, to know that they are guided. And we bring ourselves back to this space and time and know our words from our affirmation as our own. I am lifting my eyes, opening my heart, and claiming the power within me and you. In this moment, we are. And so it is. And so we let it be. Amen.
Humble yourself in the sight of your sister. You gotta bend down low and humble yourself in the sight of your brother. Ask him what he knows, and we shall lift each other up higher and higher. We shall lift each other up. We shall lift each other up higher and higher. We shall lift each other up. Humble yourself in the sight of the children. You gotta bend down low and humble yourself in the sight of our children. 'Cause we shall lift each other up higher and higher. We shall lift each other up. We shall lift each other up higher and higher. We shall lift each other up. Humble yourself in the sight of love. Gotta bend down low and humble yourself in the sight of Jah love. Let your love light shine. We shall lift each other up higher and higher. We shall lift each other up. We shall lift each other up higher and higher. We shall lift each other up.
And now is our giving and generosity. Hey, why do we give? Because when we give, it comes back to us. Yes? And when we give, it feels good. Mm-hmm. And so it's part of that, it's a circular thing, right? It never stops. And so that's what we do, is we give to the spiritual community. I think you saw the slide earlier that talked about how much giving was at the giving tree, that we took in over $40,000, plus another $5,000 went to the reserve, yes. So I think it was about $46,000 that was given during our Christmas time, really our biggest fundraiser of the year. And now here we are, February 1st. So we have various ways that you can give. You can give through the triangle. You see the picture of it, the triangle stand in the back. We have a QR code for those who want to run up and put your picture. You know how to do it with the QR code. You take your phone, as if you're going to take a picture, you put it up there, and then you click on a little line, and it takes you to our page where you give. We have our website, text to give, so many ways to give. You can mail it in the check if you want to. You can do, what is that? Consistent, continuous giving. So lots and lots of ways to give. And now we have our love offering blessing for our giving and generosity. Let's say it together. Divine love through me blesses and multiplies all that I have, all that I give, and all that I receive. And I am so grateful. Yes. And now we should have the children. I think we have the children. I hope we have the children. They're on their way. Okay.
Get your card. Come on. Hold it up, hold it up high. What's the power of the month, peeps? And what's the color? Green. What's the power of the month? Loudly.
Strength!
Yes. All right, go that way. Where's my tortoises? Okay, where's my hares? Okay, where's your tortoise? Okay, tortoise is over here, hare's over here. Go right to there, go right there.
My name.
All righty. Well, sort of. All right. Come on, hares, tortoises. Hares. Okay, we're headed for the finish line. We're headed for the finish line. We're headed for the finish line. Oh, I saw a hare get there before a tortoise. Who got there first? Well, on that one. But was that supposed to be what the story was about? Okay. So I think, you see this hare? has much longer legs than the rest of us, and that's how she got up front first. So anyhow, come on. So notice the tortoise. So what happened? Who told us the story about the tortoise and the hare? Okay, there you go, Ava.
So there was a tortoise and a hare, and then the hare, he thought he was way more faster than the tortoise, and then he said that he wanted to go and race. But then before the race even started, the hare,
The hare. What did the hare do before it started? What? Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Yeah, and then what happened? Yes.
the tortoise won.
Right, so really, we talked about steadfastness and being strong in your power and strong in your strength. So even though people thought that little old tortoise wasn't going to win, the hare was really, what do we say the hare was? Arrogant? Was that one somebody's word? Yep. Huh? Selfish, cocky, all of that. And the tortoise won the race. Somehow I think I'm a tortoise. Okay, who wants to do the, all right, your hand went up first.
I'm the light of the world. I live as the light. You are the light of the world. You live as the light.
All together.
We are the light of the world. We live as the light.
And now stand for our closing songs. Okay. My friends, so know that we're each walking in the light and that we can walk in the light with others. So your homework for this week is to see and know someone you can support, like discover that person and lift them up, knowing that you're lifting yourself up. All right, have a wonderful week. See you later.
I said we're turning grace and we're turning war into peace. we're turning